Hi, Nine List. Thank you so much for having me. My name is Terry Bryant. I'm a celebrity makeup artist and I'm the founder of Guide Beauty Cosmetics. Today I'm going to walk you through one of my favorite quick and easy holiday looks and talk to you a little bit about how we are designing for inclusion at Guide Beauty. We want to change the world so everybody and anybody who wants to play in this space feels welcome and has just a joyful experience doing so. So let's get into a little bit of holiday joy, and that's got to start around the eyes. I have my Guide Beauty palette. I'm going to use this center shade right here. So we're going to pop on a little bit of color, and then I'm going to take a blending brush and I'm just going to soften out those edges, just blend it out a little bit. Then we're going to take the matte shade and I'm going to just sort of drop a little bit above that crease to give my eyes a little bit of lift. You'll notice they're a little bit hooded, so I want to pick that up a little bit. So just with a little bit, tap it off. I'm landing, see how I'm going just up over here? I'm going to sort of cross it over in both eyes. I take off the excess off the back of my brush. I'm just going to blend all that color right together. Just sort of sweeping up and out. Always think about lifting. And those are my shadows, that's it. So we're going to use our brow moment next and just give our brows a little bit of definition, a little bit of grooming. It's got a great precision tip here. I like to start a little bit further back, use that pointed edge just for a little bit of definition. Then turn the brush vertical to horizontal and start going back to the front and sweeping it up and out. So I like to give a little bit more definition to the back of the brow and a little bit more softness to the front. Okay, so brows are done. Now we're going to go into Guide Wand, which makes eyeliner application so much easier. It's got this great little soft and flexible applicator tip, little window for visibility, and built-in points of stability. So I have this finger rest right here, which you can use if you need more stability. I have a resting point so I can tilt, find where my lashes meet and start applying, but I can always move around a little bit. So let me show you how this works. A little bit goes a long way. So you'll see I'm just sort of grabbing a little bit. I'm going to rest against my cheek. I'm going to find where my lashes and my lid meet, and I'm just going to start working that color across my lash line. And you can see how just having that footing, being grounded, this applicator tip is really nice and soft and comfortable, but it never loses its precision edge, so you can get such control, which is beautiful. And I like a really nice tight line, so I'm going to do this. And then when I get to the inner corner, I may grab a little bit more product. I may move my hand down a little bit and just sort of bump into here. So, I think I mentioned I have been a makeup artist for so many years, and about 7 years ago, there was a shift in my ability as a makeup artist that was changing, my own ability on set. I wasn't sort of executing eyeliner as easily and other techniques. I didn't know what was happening, but eventually I actually was diagnosed with Parkinson's. And that changed everything for me. It kind of was, as much as you don't ever want to get a diagnosis like that, there was really kind of something, let me get this magnifying mirror going. There's really something kind of beautiful in that moment, because for the first time I could understand, because I could feel, why some makeup tools are so challenging, why they're kind of not built for greater inclusion. And I thought, well, I'm a makeup artist. I've been doing this for years. I understand the mechanics of good artistry. I understand what's supposed to happen. And now I can feel why it's so challenging for so many people. And so I decided to try to design from that lens. Try to sort of reimagine what makeup could be and design for greater inclusion. And that with this liner is exactly how it happened. We went into a lab. We invited over 200 test users who had arthritis, who had Parkinson's, who had MS, who were professional makeup artists, who were newbies to makeup, who said, I'm actually pretty good at makeup, but I don't have a lot of time. I'm a busy mom. Whatever it is, you just want to cast the widest net possible. If you're going to design for your community, you need to design with your community. And that's as simple as that. And that's what we do when we say we're designing for inclusion and we're designing universally for inclusion. It not only allows somebody like me, who now has a shaky hand, to apply my eyeliner again with precision and ease, but even before this happened, if I had this tool, it would have been easier for me. So, the tool that allows somebody access to a world where they didn't have access before, that might be the only way you could play with makeup, is the thing that will make it easier for everybody. So it turns out that the right thing to do is also really the smart thing to do. So there's our Guide Wand. I did a nice tight line, but I think I want to give a little bit of a wing, a little bit of a flick. So when I do that, I'm going to go back in and I'm going to grab a little bit more. And if you see like a little clump, just go back in and just soften it down. If it's smooth on the applicator tip, it'll go smooth on the eye. And then I'm just going to drop in the corner, and I'm just going to, like that, just a little bit of a wing. And if I want to, I can connect it. I could leave it. Let's connect it. And today my hand seems to be shakier than some others. You can see how this is actually one of the easiest things I've done to this point, because my hand is stabilized while I go. And that's so key. And this, again, this applicator is super comfortable, but it just gives the best precision. Go in for lip. Go in with my guide wand. So I'm going to go back to the same lipstick color, do that. And now your lip and cheek are a perfect match. Okay, and then mascara is going to bring it all home. Okay, so that is the look of the season, or at least it's my look of the season. And probably this is going to be the makeup I'm wearing anytime you see me for the rest of this year. I just love a red lip. So thank you again. Thanks for having me on the 9 list. I love talking about makeup, and I love talking about inclusive design and thinking about solving for exclusion. The more voices we have in our product development lab helping us build our products, the better they will become. So I hope you'll come join us and be a voice in that community. If you want to come hang out, we are at Instagram at Guy Beauty Cosmetics. Our website is guybeauty.com, and we would love to see you there. Have a beautiful holiday season, and we'll hopefully connect again soon. Okay, thanks, 9 list. Bye-bye.